Hey brother, you doing okay? We got a lot of people camping out on the street tonight, and we just like to do safety checks. You guys doing okay tonight? Anybody need anything? We're the Seattle Superheroes. We just go around helping folks. I'm a nurse, if anybody needs to talk to a nurse about anything.
That's the cape-wearing first responder who leads Seattle's Emerald City Heroes organization. Red Ranger is one of the most interesting characters I've had the pleasure of covering, and I'm so thrilled he could join me in studio. Red, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
As I told you, I wanted to have you in here because you're hard to miss on social media, both on Instagram, you've gone viral on TikTok, but a lot of people might look at this and say, oh, this is just for fun. But there's so much more than that. I got to spend the night following you and your team around downtown Seattle. It was after dark, we saw some pretty raw things, but what really struck me was that you were the real deal and you were out there leading with compassion. Tell people why you're doing this.
Yeah, so, we really just take the safety of our community to heart, and we just know that there's so much of our community that needs sort of that extension of compassion. And when we see that gap in our society, we want to be kind of the force that can fill that gap, right? So, whether we, see people who are suffering from social inequality, violence, injustice of all these different forms, when you're living in one of the most affluent cities in the country, but you still see that on your doorstep, it kind of sparks this resolve to go and do something about it. And so we just kind of wanted to be that symbol of hope and also the force of change kind of at the same time.
And you are volunteers, part of ECHO, the Emerald City Heroes organization, really just good people. You get together, you go out, you work the streets, and you just engage people who maybe need a little bit of help. I've seen you feed people. I saw you feed animals. I saw you break up a fight. I saw you reunite somebody with their lost keys. So I know that you're the real deal. What do you say to the people who maybe don't take this that seriously? They think this is just a costume and don't realize that this is a bulletproof shield that you often wear, bulletproof vests, because this is for real. You've been in some scary situations.
For those who may not believe yet, stay tuned. We're going to keep going. We have no intention of stopping. I've been at this for about 13 years now. And we do take our job seriously. And, some people might think it's a little bit funny or silly or, kind of really out there. Sometimes that's kind of the point, we kind of want to draw attention. There's a few levels to that. One is to, kind of be a shock and awe deterrence to crime. The other is to kind of just get people's attention on the positive side of the issue. But these suits they might be flashy, but they're also functional, right? So, all my armor, while it's colorful, I like to say that every piece of armor I wear is because someone's tried to hurt me there before. No, we take it very seriously, and there's a lot of scary stuff out there, but it's not going to scare me away from helping my community.
Well, I think it's very admirable what you are all doing. Again, I understand it because I spent several hours with you out in the streets. I saw the realities of it. I should also point out that you're self-funded. Nobody's doing this. You guys are doing this on your own time. You're going out into the streets, but people can support you.
Correct. Yeah, we do accept donations from those who are super kind enough to donate to us. And but aside from that, no, this all comes from our own pockets. And I'm really fortunate to work with so many people that really care, that they want to sacrifice their time, their energy, their finances, and their willpower towards this common mission, and getting behind me like that. I'm really fortunate to have the team that I do, and I'm really fortunate to work in such a community like we have, where so many people are so supportive.
Red Ranger, thanks so much for what you're doing. I like that we get to keep your identity a secret. Just keep doing the great work. Thanks to the entire Emerald City Heroes organization for what you're doing.
Appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you.